because they, you know, explain things right, you know, to you that you could understand, to me was the best. That was the best of it.
We're in a really unique position in the community and actually in the nation.
4 lumps. I found one in February.
Not only are the people that work here nice and kind of have that can-do attitude, but we have a lot of knowledge. We have a lot of people with great academic backgrounds. We offer clinical trials so that anybody, you know, can get really state-of-the-art treatment of their breast cancer here.
There was 2 there, and then we went and did the PT and other scans and found the 3rd and the 4th one.
It's important to know that breast cancer is not a death sentence. In fact, in our practice, most of our patients do just fine.
A lot of people, the only experience they have with breast cancer is that people have told them these horror stories about women who have died of breast cancer. You know, they'll go to church and people say, oh, you know, my aunt died of breast cancer. So as soon as they're diagnosed, people start telling them these horror stories without meaning to.
The Mystics have a great chance to work together as a team of great players, and I think that's what separates the Sibley Center from anywhere else. We're a team of great players.
The Sullivan Center at Sibley Memorial Hospital is a national model for the best in breast health. Using state-of-the-art technology, the Sullivan Center diagnoses and treats more breast cancers than any other medical facility in the Washington, D.C. and Maryland area. The team of breast experts includes breast cancer surgery, radiation oncology, pathology, medical oncology, breast radiology, and breast reconstruction surgery. Dr. Rebecca Zerbier, recognized as one of the top radiologists in the country, joined Sibley's Sullivan Center for Breast Health in 2002 because of the comprehensive care it offers women battling breast cancer.
Sibley has taken the lead in now not requiring any prescription. You don't have to stop at your doctor's office in order to get a screening mammogram. You can come in for a regular screening mammogram without a prescription. So what we're trying to do is eliminate barriers, ensure that patients know that it's not a painful test, and get the word out that it does save lives.
Dr. Zerbier states that while there are major difficulties in one's fight against breast cancer, it is not an undefeatable disease. The Sullivan Center offers patients and their families full resources to manage both the medical and non-medical aspects of dealing with breast cancer treatment.
It's a huge psychological hit. It has some biological impact that you don't want to deny. The physical effect sometimes of surgery can be large. Most of the time it's not. We're lucky to be in an area where women are more aware of their health, but it's important to just be rigorous about approaching this disease, not as something that can kill you, but something, if you intervene early, you can be cured with very minimal impact to your life.
One of the things we see is, you know, we see young people with breast cancer, and, you know, I've had several patients over the last 23 years that have had breast cancer and then have gone on to have families, and, you know, and they were even, you know, one was 38 when she was diagnosed with breast cancer and then went on to have two kids after that. So, you know, they can live normal lives after this.
Dr. Colette Magnet is the director of Sibley's breast cancer program. She has 22 years of surgical experience with 17 dedicated exclusively to breast surgery.
You know, they're not, that we're trying to help them, but give them some quality of life too. And that includes doing, you know, immediate reconstructions, doing really nice oncoplastic surgery type of reconstructions where we can make them look, you know, almost as good as they did, or sometimes better than they looked. And so, you know, we're just trying to kind of make women feel like they're not afraid to go get their breast cancer treated because they're not afraid of what they're going to have to do.
It's really scary going into, you know, you sit there and you go, oh my gosh, I got to go to yet another doctor, and then another doctor, and then they're telling me stuff I have no idea what it is.
Sullivan Center has cared for nearly 4,300 women since 1998. One of those women was Jody Brickus.
They tell you all these things, and then you're like, well, wait a minute, let me just do one at a time. And that's how I just got through. I just got through it like that, you know. And, you know, family support and everything is really important as well.
And Jody is, you know, breast cancer survivor. she's a young person. She has a full-time job. She has 2 daughters. And so, it affects her in a variety of ways. I mean, she, probably worried about whether she was going to be here to raise her daughters, first of all, whether her daughters were going to get breast cancer, just worried about a lot of different things.
Jody Brickus knew she had to stay strong in her fight against breast cancer, not only for herself, but also for her 2 children.
It was kind of, a bummer, but they understood because they were old enough to understand.
The Sullivan Center recognizes that even the strongest of women need all of the help they can get in their fight against breast cancer.
We can talk about all the how people can go on and live their lives afterwards, but I think things are never the same for the person or the family who has gone through breast cancer.
With the increased use of mammography, we've seen the number of deaths from breast cancer decline. And mammography does not cause breast cancer, it actually saves lives.
I had wonderful doctors. They referred me to another one who was really good, deferred me to another one. So, if I had questions, even if I called when I wasn't there, I knew they would eventually get back to me with my questions.